Welcome or welcome back to my channel, Wind of Regeneration. I do hope that you guys are doing well. Three shuffles to clear the energies of past readings. Okay, so I wanted to do like a general reading, a general advice reading. Let's see what you guys need to hear. Because that came to my mind last night, is that I need to post a general advice reading. Two of Wands, which is an indecision. Knight of Pentacles, which is going after something or somebody, or whatever it is. Two of Cups. Okay, so this might be like a relationship thing, partnership of some kind. We're asking for the collective spirit, please. What is it that they need to hear? Thank you. Queen of Swords. With the Queen of Swords coming out, is this the best energy? Please and thank you. I just saw 141. Five of Swords. The Star, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Finally, here comes a card where he looks like he's looking away towards something different besides, and he doesn't look miserable like these other cards do. But just use your logic on how you're doing things. And see, it's funny because regardless of if you use your logic or not, there's going to be entanglement. And you guys, you have no idea how nervous I feel right now. What is that? Are y'all nervous right now? What is that? But I just seen 252. Maybe you guys have been seeing 252, but there's a balancing act, and a change coming through. Communication for sure, completion for sure. Um, but it's interesting to me because this Page of Wands is looking completely away from everything. And then that's the last card I pulled out. And it's looking completely away from everything. Like it's not looking towards this. And the Queen of Swords actually is looking away from everything too. It's like you're looking for this new direction to go in, but the Ace of Cups is behind you. Let's see if we pull from this deck if we'll get the same cards. Five of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. So far, no. We did get the Star. Okay, so the Star card's very significant. We'll leave that. The Seven of Cups. And the Four of Cups. I don't know. I just feel entrapment. Like it's like an entrapment of the self. Um, Still do focus on healing. Yes, that's what's important. But focus on healing the right things. Um, just know that you are protected. Um, if anything, spirit will change somebody's mind, Spirit will block something from very, very bad happening. If you're still here listening to this reading, that means you're still alive. And if you've been through some traumatic stuff, just know that your angels are the reason why you're alive, right? Because you got a mission down here on this earth. And if you leave, that defeats the purpose. He will give his angels charge of you to guard you in all your ways. Psalms 91:11. I don't know if I said that right, but and that's 9:11 right there. Spiritual awakening. Um, this might be something that's going on with you right now. It might be something that's going on with the people around you right now, because who we do hang around is who we become, and who hangs around us becomes us as well. You'll notice it, especially if you're being your authentic self. People will start picking up on your ways, even but that's especially, they will do that if you are consistent with the fake way of being. They will start picking up on that if they like it. But truly, whenever you start noticing people picking up, just know that you are influential. You are. Should I take it? Should I take it? Sure. Surrender. Love your life. Okay, Spirit, what do you mean by surrender? It says, be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Dude, that was way, way, way too perfect. Psalms 37:7. Oh my gosh. Surrender. It says, be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Be still and wait patiently, and God will send his angels to protect you as you going through this journey. Understand, you do have purpose on this planet. And let's just continue. I don't know if I want to pull from here. Let's pull from this deck. And Eight of Wands. See, I had something going on in my mind. Spirit was already listening. Eight of Wands. Go to the dead. I mean, there we are. Page 71. For the love, it says, end the unwanted state of uncertainty. Let your senses fly. You can't realize your dreams in a dream. Happiness, recognize colors and realize the magician hiding in you. Success, you will gain a wide range of support. So, with that being said, you guys are going through a spiritual awakening, which means that, and we go through spiritual awakenings all the time. So if you've all, I just saw 9:11. So in this card, this rock right here is Psalms 91:11. So it says he will give his angels charge of you to guard you in all his ways, in all your ways. Sorry, and if you've just been feeling really left out or really unprotected, really just lonely, it's because there's reason for that. Like, Spirit's not letting just any Joe Smo into your life. Um, with the Eight of Wands, it's asking you to end your unwanted state of uncertainty. You don't want this. You don't like that feeling anymore. like I said, you guys are still here, right? Your angels have made it, got you this far. Yes, you've been through crap. We all have. Some people have had it worse and have more of a connection to God than we could ever understand. And some people have had a really good life and have had no connection to God. That's the miracle. That's the fun in it. It's just interesting to see how everybody, and don't be so quick to get angry when somebody has a different, point of view or a, spiritual view or anything. Don't. Like, if you feel like but don't do it in a demeaning way. Know that you never know everything. You don't know everything. I don't care who you are. And if you're wise enough, a wise man will tell you he don't know everything. So, okay, back to the happiness. Recognize colors and realize the magician hiding in you. Recognize colors, like see the beauty in everything, and stop focusing so hard on all the tragedy. Truly. The Eight of Wands is eight, usually in these decks, is completion and being done with something and walking away from something and stuff like that. And with the wands, it's like I feel so ready to be out of this state of uncertainty, and it's passion, it's love, it's being guided, even though it's leaps of faith. People can be taking leaps of faith their whole life and still being guided, still have that whole heart connection with whatever it is. So I got me a new like notepad for myself to start writing things down. And one thing that I forgot to write down in it is that be careful what you say, because everything always comes back onto you. Like, if you're going to speak with love, speak with good intention, even when you're angry, even when you're upset, especially when you're upset, especially when you're upset, because that's passion right there. That's passion. And if you're saying nasty words through these this passion, it's going to manifest a lot stronger than it would, and just imagine if all the crap that you've went through was based on every time you had a setback, you downed yourself or talked down on other people or talked down on yourself. Just imagine if that was the case. And you can counteract that. You can definitely counteract that. It's just, I think Spirit definitely wants you to be mindful of what you're saying. Not only for your life, but just do it for yourself. Like it's so soul sucking, it's so soul eating. And understand that everywhere you go, you're leaving a mark. You're very special. You're very important. You're very needed. Wherever you are right now, you're needed. But there's a difference between being needed and being able to provide that, and being needed and getting the energy sucked out of you, right? Like, it's just you got to pick your battles. You really, really do. And you have to know your worth, which I resonate with that wholeheartedly right there. You just have to at this point, because there's no going back. Like, you're not getting any younger. You're not fucking, it's just, you're not. It just is what it is. And on my blanket here, I got Leo and Virgo coming out here. And we got a little bit of Aquarius as well, if I can get it. That's actually really, really funny that it says Leo, Virgo, and Aquarius, because I have an Aquarius sun, Virgo moon, Leo rising. All right, Spirit. We're going to let this be the energy of the other people in your life that you need to hear about. We're going to let this one be the energy of you. And then we're going to just pull one of these for each energies. Okay? So let's go ahead and pull your energy. Give me that energy, please, Spirit, please, and thank you. Okay, thank you. Four of Swords, the Moon, nice. Okay, and the Eight of Cups. All right, and 4 goes into 8, so that's significant there. Other person. Whew. Careful, y'all. Other person. Okay. Oh, all right. So I pulled 3 for them since 3 came out for you. We got the 4 of Swords, which is contentment. It's, sometimes it's needing a break and taking a rest and recharging, rethinking a situation, definitely. The Moon, the intuition. And notice how, like, the dogs are howling at the moon. Just definitely go with the flow of the moon. At this time, if you have no other thing to abide yourself by, and you're not sure which step to take, look at the moon phase. What phase is it in? Say it's a half moon. Well, then if it's a half moon and I think it's in Cancer right now. It's probably definitely already switched out of Cancer since the full moon in Cancer. But so if it was in Cancer, it's in Leo now. So if it's in Leo and it's a half moon, you would want to like kind of give like half Leo energy, pull yourself out, like just give yourself something to go off of so that you can get the ball rolling. Because I just feel like you can't sit stagnant. You can't sit still. And you have to be honest with yourself. And so with this coming out, the 4 of Swords, that's being content within yourself, actually having peace of mind, being able to think straight, being able to follow your intuition, and 8 of Cups, walk away. And the other energies is the Justice card. So you do be careful with who you have around you, because you don't know what karma they got. And like, if you ever notice, if you start dating certain people or you start hanging out with certain people, like your luck just completely changes. And that's just because we got to be careful who we have around us. But I do see, like, for this other person, they got a new beginning coming in. But the Illusionist is also coming out, the Knight of Stones. It's not very strong. You might have been seeing 8s and 3s, 838, 383. Wow. But it's just with the Justice card and the Illusionist, it's just like people are not always set in stone. And like, are they able to hold themselves accountable? Are they able to admit their faults? Are they able to admit their faults and like not do them no more? Or just some faults you can admit and like you feel no shame in it. You know what I'm talking about. And some faults you can admit and you're like, damn, I don't like that about myself. And but there's a balancing. Like, not everything you do is okay. It's just not. Because sorry, but you're human. It is what it is. If you're human, you might be an alien. I don't know. But yes, so let's pull these cards I made, but we're gonna pull a card for you and then a card for them, or this energy. This could be a workplace. Like, yeah, they got stuff coming in, but it's delusional. And if like you like that and that's good for you and you can work with this, then okay. But I want one more. Please, Spirit. One more for them. Thank you. Heart chakra. And be adaptable. And 2 for them, please. Or just 1, just depends. Hobbies, relaxing. Keep options open. So with this person or this job or whatever it is, like they need to keep their options open, or at least that's how they are at this moment in time. And that's okay. Like that's definitely what's needed. And you need to work on your heart chakra and be adaptable to what's going on right now. And really, truly just be able to be content and follow your intuition and trust that that's what you're supposed to be doing, because you already know that's what you're supposed to be doing. We all know that's what we're supposed to be doing. Let's see what the Eight of Cups means in this book. It says, love, free yourself of emotional half measures. Everything flows, nothing is certain except that you are continuing on your path. Thus, you will feel safe and taken care of in this world. Yeah, that's what I was literally just saying. It's like you can't depend on nothing else except for yourself. And even you know that when you fall back down, you got to get back up. Who else is going to pick you up? So there's consistency in that. All right. Your happiness, hopes, and fears lead you on to the source of your longing. Hopes and fears lead you on to the source of your longing. Okay. And then your success says, if you follow the flow, at the same time, you will get up and achieve new heights in the real life. We overcome obstacles and reach new heights if we let the flow guide our actions. Yep. It's just, yeah, you guys, I think you're awesome. I really think you got a big ass purpose on this life. Give me just a moment and I'll get my karma cards. Okay, so I got my karma cards. I don't know where I read or where I heard, because I looked up a video on how to use these cards because I was so confused. But this man created this deck and he made them for his wife, and her name was Amy. And I thought that was sweet. Okay, so let's pull your karma cards. So how you use the karma cards is it's planets, signs, houses, and you do not shuffle them up unless you're shuffling the signs with the signs, the houses with the houses, and planets with planets. All right. Planets, signs, houses. So let's just go ahead and do a quick flip of all of them just so you can see how it is that. So it says the drive for self-confidence to create what makes you feel secure. Mars and Leo in the 4th house. And that's how you would read it. If you was reading your birth chart, it would be Mars and Leo in the 4th house. Okay, so there's twice Leos coming out. And I don't know if this was this reading. I think it might have been a different reading I was doing that the strength card came out. I think it was. But I think right now, big Leo energy. So let's go ahead and pull a card. And I accidentally mixed them up because it's supposed to be. Do you see how? I don't know if you can tell, but these cards are red, or these words are red, and these cards are. Shit, I keep saying cards, and these words are black. So you want to keep the red with the red upright, black with the black upright, or it's not going to make any sense at all when you actually do pull the cards. So let's go ahead and go through and flip these over. Okay, let's pull a planets card. What do they need to hear, Spirit, based off everything I just said in this reading, please and thank you. Yes, no, I don't know. Thank you. What do they need to hear? Thank you. That's better. And let's pull a signs card. What do they need to hear based on the reading I just gave? Please and thank you. What do they need to hear? Please and thank you. Okay. Resurrect. Okay, I can read this in many different ways, but let's go ahead and read it. It says Pluto in Libra in the 11th house. It says resurrect relationships for humanity's sake. Get to the heart of the beauty of your hopes and wishes. Do or die. You must do it with your partners and do it for the future. Right? Okay, so let's go ahead and read the action side because the red is the action side. Resurrect relationships based on if you did do that, it would be good for the future. It would be good for your future. Um, and I think with this being said is like Spirit's trying to say like if you don't have a partner or workspace, I said it so weird, but a workspace where they're not working with you like as a partner, continue that partner energy because I can see how like certain things I would say wouldn't resonate for certain things, but like they gotta really, really prove to you that they value you at this point. Because if they're just not, if you've been waiting for money from them or just whatever it is, just remember that. Okay, and then it's a balancing act, right? Like everything's a balancing act. Like what can you do and what can you let go of, right? It says the need for control of cooperation to perfect freedom. Wow. The need for control of cooperation to perfect freedom. And it's like, that's so weird because you don't really hear control and cooperation and perfection within the freedom thing, but live your life for your freedom and what you can do without others tying you down because I feel like that would be really, really bad for you at this moment in time. Um, and if the workspace can't give you the freedom, the money, and you know, then maybe it's just time to find another job. And if you don't, Spirit's going to move you and you'll have to. So just keep that in mind. Take things how it resonates. If it don't resonate, and like I read this and you was like, oh, I completely know what that's saying. It's not even what you're saying. Okay, roll with that. Okay. An obsession with decisions about associations. A power struggle resulting from the fairness shown by your circle of friends. Wow. It might even be friends, dude. With the 11th house, yeah, that could definitely be it. Check your 11th house and see what it's rolled by. And say that your 11th house is ruled by Libra. Well, then you need to pay attention to the Libra people in your life because they're trying to teach you something about your friendships, and so on and so forth. Um, so let's go ahead and pull one more rock, just the last message. Hopefully nothing goofy. Appreciation. So I feel like what Spirit's saying is at this time, appreciate life for what it is. Do remember that you're being protected by His angels, and be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Like surrender to what is and what will be, because that would be best. It really would, I promise. So I'm going to end the reading here. If it resonated, please like the video, comment down below that you made it this far, and I hope that you guys have a really good day. Bye.